Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to the Five Below art review. So, first I'm just going to be going over the materials that I have and then I'm going to be doing a speed drawing. So I'm going to be showing my tests with all these and kind of just talking about them, and then I'll give like a final review at the very end. Okay, so first item is these markers. I have some sitting out right now. Those are the ones I'm going to use on my drawing. So yeah, they are... Look guys, I went to the Five Below and I kind of mismatched the different like marker kits. So that's why you see some different kinds in here. But yeah, so two different kinds of markers. These ones say they're alcohol markers and these ones don't. These ones just say illustration markers, pretty cool, but you know, whatever. I also have a set that is very, very similar to these. These ones are really, I mean, they're pretty good. They're good for a marker. I've made them work, but they're not the best. They kind of suck sometimes. So yeah, very similar, so I am used to these. And I handpicked the colors, so basically the color choices that come in the original packs are not great. So here's me testing out all of the colors. Some of these are absolutely beautiful, like this, and then this is one of my favorite colors ever. I have a marker. I use this one all the time just for random stuff. It's really great. But yeah, also came with a lot of skin tone options, which I'm very happy about. So yeah. That's basically this. Sorry, I did not draw these with these markers. These are with a different set. Then another thing I got were these, fountain pens, and unfortunately, most of them have stopped working already, but, I did this with them and this, and actually I did all of these drawings. I colored these with the markers, though. It's such a terrible drawing, by the way. It's just a test, okay, just ignore it. But yeah, this black one is still working, which is very nice. It's a pretty nice, pen, but some of these have already stopped working. Like this one is about to stop, and then like, some of these I just can't get them to work. I guess I don't really know the science behind a fountain pen and how they work, but yeah, I'm pretty disappointing. Yeah, I mostly just picked them up because I thought they were cool looking. And I was like, man, these at Five Below, like, why not try them out? But, yeah. Another thing I really like is, like, imagine a marker, but it's a pen. And that's what I like about these, especially because they're colored, and I can just like color things with them. I'll show you my next picture. Oh, here we go. I drew this, and I actually used the third item I got, which was these just pens, various sizes, felt tip pens. I don't typically use felt tip pens. I use, hold on, I'm grabbing it. I use this thing for most of my lines. It's really great, and I really love how it tapers, and I love how full the black is. And even for these being felt tip, I think the black is pretty full, if you know what I mean. And I just really like all the different sizes. I'll definitely be using all of them because I like to make art in various sizes. I typically draw smalls. I have to like force myself to draw big, but I used the, markers to color this, and I used fountain pens for these little details. You see what I mean? And I'll show you what I mean on the next, this one. Okay, so I used some of my old markers, some of my new markers on coloring these. I used fountain pen for outline, and as you can see, it really does not like my markers very well. It likes to smear, so that's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, I used it for these. Oh, I would color first and use it for like outlining. Because these are like PS2 characters and they're shaded on the PS2 and they have really, really funny, harsh shading. So I just really wanted to make it look like that. But, yeah. And then here is me messing around trying to revive this pin. And it started out looking like this. And I was like, man, what is going on? And now it looks like this, which still doesn't look right. I really don't know what to do. So, yeah. Oh, I think I used the fountain pen for these little thumbnails. So, yeah. As of right now, these markers are pretty good. They're pretty nice. Oh, actually, I just remembered one thing. So this guy, as I was trying to open it, this little gray thing inside got freaking stuck. And it totally ripped off, and the ink, the little like ink cartridge, just like flew out. And I have it, don't worry. It's just like, man, they really make this hard to get off. And I would totally like put my nails under here and like open it like that, but I don't want to chip my nails, so I kind of just can't. I can't use this one, I guess. With these ones, feels super nice, by the way, and also like easier to open and close, and the ink doesn't explode. Or don't worry, no explosions. It just like the cartridge flew out. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. The marker came apart when I tried to open it. Pretty annoying. So, yeah. Anyways, stay tuned for the speed drawing. Okay, hey guys, here's the finished drawing. I will probably put a picture up before this video, but yeah, here it is, in my hands. And, I will give my final thoughts now. So, I actually did not use the, fountain pens at all, but I talked about them earlier. You know what I think. It's really pretty disappointing that a lot of them stopped working already. But, they were pretty good, and the ones that, still work are pretty good as well. So, as for these illustration marker, man, I'm so sick of these. So, basically, the thing I described earlier, where, like, I couldn't get the, cap off without, yeah, taking the whole thin side apart, that's happening to all of them. So, I can only color with this side, which is honestly fine. However, I tried to do some real thick, like, strokes with this, and either, like, this is cut so wildly
or it's already running out of ink. I don't really know. Yeah, comparison, this one's definitely smaller and definitely seems like it's a little like steeper. Anyways, I found it way more difficult to color with. And anyways, yeah, as for these type that claim they're alcohol markers, these ones are very nice. They've got a real nice texture, and the lids come off, or the caps come off very nicely, no struggle. And overall, I find these to be less streaky and like kind of just better than the illustration markers. Yeah. Also, these are really great. I'm not as experienced with like felt tip, but I think I should get experienced because they're freaking nice and they don't smudge and they don't take as long to dry. And yeah, they're very nice. And I love having the whole variety of sizes. And for only $5 too, they're pretty nice. The only thing is that they're not super, it's not like a very strong black. It's sort of, like translucent a little bit. So that kind of sucks. But, you know, use your judgment on if this would be a good product for you. The upsides are, I would say for the markers, color choice is very good. I personally like light colors a lot for markers because in my other art, I really like to overlay or like overlap colors, like to make new ones or to make different like lighting schemes, whatever. I didn't really do that here because I kind of wanted to see the markers for what they are, and yeah. And I really like light colors for that. These are all very light and they're very nice and very strong. As for like these guys, I don't really recommend them because the caps are bad and the other sides, the thick sides, are not very good. And I don't know if this is already running out of ink or if it's just cut weirdly or what, but it's really stressing me out. So I don't really recommend these, but I guess I recommend these. For $5, they're nice. I don't recommend the fountain pens. Yeah, some of them work, and when they work, they're nice, they're fine. But if you want stuff that works, don't buy them. However, they are really cheap, so it's not like a waste of money, I guess. Yeah, so that's the Five Below art review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and comment if you have some Five Below art products. I probably won't do more videos like this in the future where I review art materials because I kind of hate buying new materials. Maybe in like a lot of years when these have fully all stopped working or run out of ink, maybe then. No. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. I upload every day. Bye!